Hi guys, welcome back. This video is going to be a review of two products that was requested more than once by different people, so I figured it was time to do it. A review of the Too Faced Hangover Replenish Primer, and this one is silicone-free, coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics. So it's supposed to be really good to prime your face. I already did my eyes and brows and lips, but I left the rest of my face. And the second product is the Cover FX foundation. Now this is broad spectrum SPF 30. I got the Total Cover Cream Foundation in the shade G30, which is golden 30. So this is a little compact and it looks like this. And then you open up the lower section and there's a little sponge in there. So I've only used this a couple of times and I didn't like it, but I wanted to show you so you can kind of judge for yourself. The Too Faced primer is good for all skin types, and it's supposed to, like, if you're hungover or literally like your skin is just exhausted and disgusting, it's supposed to like replenish it and give it like nutrients so you feel more awake and things like that. And I think it really does make a difference. So the cool thing is this has a pump, and I just used 2 pumps onto my fingers, and this is like kind of like a creamy, lotiony consistency, and I really enjoyed this primer. The smell is non-offensive. I mean, I think it has a slight smell, but I thought it would smell like coconuts, which is not one of my favorite smells, because it has coconut water in there, but it actually doesn't. So that was a really good thing to me. I don't find this smell offensive at all. So I feel like it goes on, it feels like a lotion, and then it dries, like it kind of sets to not hard and not sticky, but it feels like it goes my skin is like absorbing it very quickly. So I wanted you to see without any other kind of coverage how this CC cream covers, so you can see there's no concealer under my eyes or anything. The reason I purchased this concealer was because Candy Johnson has talked about Cover FX cream products for being really intense. I believe this foundation is $42. I could be wrong. But I just took a little bit on this pad here. And I'm going to go ahead and put it all the way up to my eyes. I may not normally do that if I'm going to use a concealer, but for the sake of seeing how this covers, this should be probably the most full coverage foundation in most women's collections. Now they do have, you know, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover, and there are other foundations that are going to be pretty intense coverage as well, but for most women that get this kind of foundation, it's going to be pretty intense. So I feel like I have to use a large amount of product because it is, I wouldn't say it's dry, but it's just like, it doesn't have a whole lot of moving around that happens. It's like, you know, it doesn't do, you have to work it in. I find that since I have dry skin, that it doesn't moisturize at all. My skin feels drier when I have it on. I will give it to it. It does, as a single product, as a one product deal, it does a good job of coverage. That's not what I don't like it for. And a good job of coverage, I mean, my under eye circles are almost gone. I'm looking in the mirror here real quick. It really does cover. The reason I don't like it and I find it not good is, I don't know if I just got the wrong shade, but if you can tell, I mean, it really does. It has a lot of yellow in it, but it kind of looks chalky on my skin, like it's dry, and my skin is dry already. I think if you had oily skin, this might be perfect, but I read some of the reviews and people said, I have oily skin and this doesn't stay since it's a cream. So I'm kind of looking at my skin. I'm trying to block the light a little bit, and maybe you can see it in a different light. It does give a good, beautiful finish initially. I don't think that it held up as well. I'm trying to block the light for you so you can maybe see it under different conditions. I don't think it held up very well. I don't think it lasted a long time, but I want you to really see how cakey I look. Now I went over every area a couple of times, and right now I'm looking in the mirror just trying to smooth out things, but I felt like I consistently got like swipe lines of where the brush had been, and I didn't like that at all. You see, like, kind of around my nose, it kind of settles into my lines. And it just, now underneath right above my lip, I have a swipe line from where I rubbed it. And then I rubbed that, and now I have another one over here. And then I rub that, and it's like it never ends. I feel a little bit cakey, and I don't appreciate that. Will I use this foundation? Yes, I will. It was $42. I'm not going to return it. I don't hate it that much. But what I have to do with this is I have to apply a dewy finish setting spray, and I have to, after I've applied it, like now, and I've already kind of blended it out, I take a clean foundation brush. This happens to be the e.l.f. powder brush, but I buffed this on my skin, and this just really makes sure that I don't have any of those nasty lines. As far as price goes, I believe that Too Faced primer is $20-something, 22, 24. I could be totally wrong. It's 20-something, and I think that's pretty comparable. Maybe 32. It's comparable to other things in that high-end category, and I would compare it to none of the ones I've ever tried. It's actually got a very different formula, and I do enjoy that a lot. I do have dry skin, so I'm not sure how it will react on every skin, but it has been raved about from other beauty bloggers, so I don't think I'm the only one. However, other people have raved about this Cover FX foundation. I'm not sure if I'm just not that good at blending it, I'm not experienced with creams, or if it's just difficult to apply, and the finish on dry skin perhaps isn't the best. I hope you guys enjoy honest feedback and learned a little something about these products. They're available at Sephora.com and Sephora stores, hopefully. I'm not sure that they have Cover FX in store, but they definitely have it online. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.